The Bluesound NODE 2i. Now, I'm sure most of you are quite familiar with this. If you're not, you can search YouTube or Google for reviews, and there are a number of them. Uh, it's a fantastic streamer. I'm not going to really get into its functioning as a streamer or how it sounds or anything of that sort. What I want to talk about are a couple of the features that I find key, especially if you're planning on using one of these in your bedroom. The first obvious thing is the LEDs. So when you're in your bedroom and it's late at night, you really don't want a bunch of bright LEDs shining in your face. Fortunately, with the Bluesound NODE 2i, you can not only dim the LEDs on the top and on the front, you can shut them off entirely, and it's controlled right from within the BlueOS app. Very simple. Uh, when the unit goes to sleep and wakes up, the LEDs do come on for a moment, really to just let you know that it's powered up and doing its job. But then they shut down just a few moments later and will stay off completely if you've chosen them to stay off, or if you want them to be dimmed, they will then at that point dim down. I hate putting tape on components to block out lights and stuff like that. So it's fantastic to see, such a really for a streamer, a budget conscious one, having a nice touch like that. The other fantastic feature is the 12-volt trigger output. Now, it is an output, which means this generates the 12-volt signal, so it will turn on or turn off other devices that are connected to it. And they will turn on and off based on its sleep state. So you don't have to power this unit down, which you do by pressing and holding the play pause button. Bluesound actually says only do that if you're going on vacation, which I agree with. This will just go to sleep by itself after 5 to 10 minutes of inactivity, and at that point it will shut down the 12-volt trigger and turn off any other devices that you have connected to it. In my bedroom, I use the Emotiva Basics A100 power amp, so this works out fantastically. When I want to stream something, I just select the music I want to stream, send it to it. Boom, this thing wakes up, turns on the Emotiva. I don't have to touch a thing, and it's good to go. The other feature, there's two more features. The third is that this is a Roon native endpoint. It doesn't, if you read the documentation, it will tell you that it's Roon ready, but on the box, you won't see the Roon logo. They don't make it really very obvious. For me, that's a huge point because every other streaming endpoint that I have in my house is Roon native. So I have to stick with the Roon native stuff if I want to be able to group all the zones together and send the same music to all the devices in sync. So that was a fantastic thing to, definitely, be sure of. And the last thing is this can learn remotes. So usually it's the other way around. You get a remote control that you can then teach it codes from an existing remote and then use it. This, you can take literally any infrared remote control you have. So if this is in a rack with other gear, or you have, another device like a TV or a CD player or something nearby, and you already have that remote with some unused buttons, you can take those unused buttons and assign them to the Bluesound and have it do different things based on whatever you want it to do. In my case, I have a spare Mac remote, one of those little silver ones. So I was very easily able to use the BlueOS app and have it learn the codes from the remote control. So now I can use that to control this, which again, for a bedroom scenario, if I just want to set up the music I want to listen to for the evening on my phone once, let it go, I can put my phone away, and then for the rest of the evening, all I need is the remote if I want to change the volume or go ahead or listen to another track, or if I want to pause it and then it'll shut itself down after a while. So that's a great feature. So in a nutshell, this is a great value. It does it for what it is. It sounds great in the bedroom. It's fantastic. But coupled with those other features that I mentioned, really, for me, make it a solid value and a great product. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.